India hit a record daily high since the outbreak of the pandemic. News detail. The number of new coronavirus cases in India hit a record daily high since the outbreak of the pandemic, with over 1.15 lakh new infections being reported in a span of 24 hours, pushing the nationwide COVID-19 tally above 1.25 crores. The single-day rise in coronavirus cases breached the 1 lakh mark for the second time in 3 days. Registering a steady increase for the 28th day in a row, the active cases have increased to 8,43,473, comprising 6.59% of the total infections, while the recovery rate has further dropped to 92.11%, the data stated. The active caseload was at its lowest on February 12th, comprising 1.25% of the total infections. Meanwhile, vaccinations will not be open to all ages anytime soon, the government said today, stressing on the need to cover the most vulnerable groups amid a surge in COVID cases. Maharashtra reported over 55,000 COVID-19 cases in these last 24 hours, in a persistent rise in cases that has left the government worried about the situation. Spoke with his counterpart in the center Harshavardhan and requested him to let neighboring states send oxygen cylinders to Maharashtra, where more and more hospitals have reported shortage of oxygen cylinders needed to care for critical patients. A weekend lockdown in Maharashtra is already in effect amid the unprecedented surge in coronavirus cases. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court on Wednesday said wearing a mask or a face cover in a vehicle, even when travelling alone, was mandatory. Justice Pratibha M. Singh ruled that a vehicle moving across the city constituted as a public place, and therefore travellers in personal or official vehicles would have to wear masks to control the spread of COVID-19. The center has asked employees aged 45 and above to get vaccinated against the coronavirus to check the spurt in daily COVID figures across the country. All central government employees of the age of 45 years and above are advised to get themselves vaccinated so as to effectively contain the spread of COVID-19, the government said in a statement. Experts say the country is facing a second wave of infection, COVID variants, and people's carelessness about following rules like wearing masks and maintaining social distance. The center this month expanded the vaccination net, making all those who are 45 or older eligible for inoculations. News Desk, Karma News.